Hi, collective. Hey, Google, turn the volume to 4. Hi, collective. Give y'all a minute to come on in. Welcome. If this your first time visiting my channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I go live, okay? Let's see what's going on. Give y'all a minute. Just threw all my stuff up there, y'all. Excuse me. All right, collective. I know I have to dip my head, I just been feeling like just off the camera. Y'all, because these fools, they be spiritually attacking you, you know. People just been doing like the most. So it's nothing with y'all or whatever. Hey, collective. You know, people just been sending me all type of energy. So it's nothing like that. Hey. So that's why, you know, we use the hands because these people crazy. Hey. Hey, you guys. Let's tap in, y'all. If this your first time visiting my channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I go live, okay? If you're a return visitor, thank you. All right. I lock the doors to any spell work, any death spells, beauty spells, financial spells, fertility spells, any destiny swapping, any identity theft spiritually or physically. I unlock the doors to positivity, prosperity, abundance, goodwill, good health, good wealth, good service. All right, collective, all praises. Praises to the Most High and the great messengers. All right, y'all. I'm going to start off. I'm just going to freestyle this message. I'm going to start off with some of the letters from the previous reading, you guys. Because like I said, every time I log off with y'all, I see more words every time after I end my live. So it's something very significant about you shining. It's something very significant about you being a star. Okay? Somebody's name can start with an S. Y'all can play with these letters also. Somebody's name can start with an S, E, A, U, U, R, E, R, A. So we got all those letters, okay, collective? You got the sauce. You the real star, okay? It's something very significant about your aura, okay? It's something very significant about your aura. You are the sun. You got this raw energy out here. Okay, you are the sun. It's something very significant about your aura. And it's an emergency. Somebody that been trying to like stir up some drama, because I see like sauce when I look at this word. But it's like somebody, whoever been trying to stir up drama, collective, it's like they're gonna end up really hurting themselves with this ER energy out here. Somebody could have wanted you to be in the ER, you know, like wanted you to be in bad health or something. Okay? But you got the sauce. Someone name could be Susan. You are who you are. I feel as though you who you say you are. These people are fake. You are who you say you are, collective. And it's like somebody, it's an emergency. Somebody can be calling it, somebody can work in the ER, somebody can work in the medical field, but it's an emergency. Somebody could have paid a practitioner, but somebody is the ER is emergency. It's like you making somebody feel uneased about something, collective, because you can see them. You can see somebody might be getting sued, but you can see somebody. SEE. Somebody could have SA. I hate even saying that, sexual assault. You can see somebody. You who you truly, you say your mission is your mission. You who you say you are. Are you seeing things correctly? Because it says, are you seeing something correctly? Somebody could have got paid for something, sir. Somebody, a senior, somebody can be, it's a masculine or something. Okay, I'm just play with these letters some more, you guys. Y'all can see, sir. Y'all can play with it too before I get it in the reading. Somebody want to reevaluate something. Somebody want to reevaluate something. It's something very significant about your aura. You who you say you are, okay? Somebody don't want you to shine. Whatever you were working on, collective, somebody wanted that for themselves. Okay, you, like I say, people, you the secret ingredient. People can try to copy you, mimic you, and everything that they want to do. You the secret ingredient. Let's see. You see people for who they are, collective. But let's get into this message and see what else we get, y'all. If I see anything, it's your aura, though. It's your aura. These letters can be significant. If y'all want to, play the intuition game, y'all can use these letters also, okay? Or maybe somebody name start with these letters. But y'all can, like, more we go into the reading. If y'all want to write those letters down, somebody can stay by the C. Okay? I ain't put them in order up here, y'all. I just, used it just for you guys. If y'all would like to, So these letters can be significant. Can y'all see that? Okay. These could be first, middle, or last. The more we go into the message, you guys, y'all can use your intuition. Okay, this help you with your intuition too. I know it ain't no letter. I just lined them up for y'all, but y'all can write them down. Letters, use your intuition. See what words you get out of it. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's see what's going on. But after the storm, so you got through whatever storm this is, collective. Like you could have went through some things after the storm. What do you feel? This is about you following your intuition. This is about you. Some of y'all are seers. Some of y'all can see certain things. It's about you following your intuition. This has something to do about someone's job, somebody trying to balance. Okay, this orange, that has a whole lot to do with your sacral chakra. Okay, the apple in her hand is green. So that has a whole lot to do with your heart chakra. So somebody is not trying to balance something personal and professional. But I feel as though you got the sauce to something, collective. And somebody, like, they can't, whatever that they're trying to cook up, it just don't taste the same. Things ain't been the same since you removed yourself out of certain things. And whatever somebody was doing over this last moon cycle, this moon cycle right here, yeah. But yeah, this has a whole lot to do with your vision, your dreams. Okay. It says big bold vision. This has a whole lot to see. Minding your business, that's where the treasures lie. You minding your business, and believe it or not, you minding your own business and focusing on yourself, that put people in their feelings. Wherever you're working on, collective, people feel some type of way. Happy birthday, Virgos. I forgot. We gotta stop. Wait a minute. Happy birthday to my Virgos. To my Virgos on the upright, y'all who did the work, keep that crown. Keep that crown steady, okay? Keep that crown steady, my Virgos. I'm Virgo rising, y'all. And I got a beautiful sunshine in my hymns of Virgo. My baby will be 20 tomorrow. So yes, happy birthday, Virgos. I send you guys nothing but love, peace, happiness, prosperity, abundance. Okay. So after the storm, what do you feel, collective? Pay attention to yourself, okay? Pay attention to your intuition. It's your vision. Okay? So you got through whatever these people was doing to you. You got through it. You got through it. They didn't expect you to get through it, but you got through it. So let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, you in the 9 of baskets. Collective, it's so much good stuff that's coming to you, and people want to block it. You know, but you keep walking. You got a masculine, feminine, like this is what you call like I feel as though this what they threatened by, you being in a union with equal give and take. Okay, some of y'all could have got sexually assaulted in the past, heal. Sometime after the storm, I feel like this healing journey was nothing easy for you. Okay, but you still got through it. Just because, you not damaged goods. I don't know who energy that is, but you don't, just because you were a victim to certain things, collective, doesn't mean that you don't deserve pure happiness. Doesn't mean that you're not valued. It's somebody that's gonna come into your life and love you unconditionally. That's what real love is. Real love don't hurt. Real love don't compete with each other. Real love is there for each other no matter what. And I feel as though this is what they never wanted you to have. They didn't never want you to have a partner. Like some of y'all had some real evil people. Your family, your friends, people love you in distress. But you walking into your purpose, and you're going to win on purpose. You're going to win on purpose. After the storm, you probably a little confused about what it is that you're doing, but these people been wanted you to be damaged goods. Somebody wanted you to be damaged goods, collective. They didn't want you to have true love. You see, this is what they threatened by. For some reason, somebody is really threatened about you having true love and having, just in this high vibrational energy when it comes to love. Some of y'all could have just stepped into new careers, because I see this with her. After the storm, baby, you got through some stuff. You see, I see her right here. She's trying to figure out how to balance her health, trying to balance her career, how to balance her family. But you gonna get it. It's gonna balance out for you. Wait one moment, you guys, because I can't really see, so I'm gonna pull y'all up on here because I can't see the chat, and I don't want to be rude. But yeah, this your threat, like whatever you're working on, your vision, that's what people feel some type of way. They feel some type of way about your abundance, collective. People try to tell your story and control the narrative. Like I said, my past video might be people try to tell your my past video might be wait a minute, Okay, my past video probably resonate with some of you guys. It's like somebody wanted to control the narrative of your story, you know, your past. And I feel as though a lot of people attacked your past, collective. They attacked that old you. They attacked that old you. Oops, you got E or A. Somebody name could be very start with an E or A that's specific. Still the only ones that still standing, your name or somebody name. Okay, we're gonna leave that there. But yeah, collective, after the storm, I feel as though you were getting tested. Your loyalty was getting tested. Your strength was getting tested. Your testimony is something very different. You know, people wanted to take your sauce, but leave you out in the rain. You know, they left you out in the cold, left you out in the rain. You see? After the storm, but you still made it through. Whatever this is, you still made it through, collective. Wait a minute. You still made it through this, collective. After the storm, and you came out shining with wisdom. Okay, I feel like somebody trying to figure out you got to balance your health. You got to balance your work life. Okay, because health is wealth. And you have to find a way to balance your career and your love life. Okay, some of y'all need to date. date you and your significant other, whatever this is, collective. But yeah, they attacked you, but they attacked the old you. They attacked the old you, collective. Yeah, see, Father of Baskets. This is what they threatened by. You fruitful. Anything you touch grow, masculine or feminine. This is what they threatened by. That you get a healthy masculine. You know what I'm saying? Like this is your happiness is somebody's. They're threatened by your happiness, collective. You see? And you could be changing this whole different day. Like you could be changing the way that you eat and stuff. You see, you got your own garden and stuff. They didn't want you to have this life. You see, he in the back picking his garden and stuff. See, this is a feminine energy, and it's like they didn't want masculine. They didn't want you to be equally yoked. They didn't want someone is threatened by your partnerships when it comes with like masculine energies. If you're feminine, or if you are a masculine, they're threatened by the certain type of woman or man you're with. They want to control the aspect of your personal life. What else? Your vision. Yep, 8 of Coins. Somebody wants you to make it seem like you don't have what it takes. And don't want you to see, they want you to feel alone. You got everything that it takes. You got everything that it takes. Your ancestors. Somebody didn't even want you to see your beauty, collective. They didn't even want you to see your beauty. That somebody's threatened by your beauty also. That might sound cliche, but somebody is very threatened by your beauty. They trying to figure out how's it though you a good catch. You know, these are the type of people that's like you don't deserve healthy love. You don't deserve healthy relationships. So they try to destroy you. Yeah, you Empress. I felt it. You the Empress. You nurtured yourself when everybody left you out in the storm. You the Empress. Yeah, that's what they did. And whatever this relationship was, they wanted this person, like whatever, if you're not in a relationship or it's like this Empress energy, they want to destroy that divine energy. They do not want this. They could have wanted your masculine or your feminine to leave you out in the cold after the storm. But you see, you see, this woman is very wise. Some of y'all know what spiritual warfare is. Some of y'all know when people attack you. They don't want this. Somebody feel as though you don't deserve this. They want it for themselves. So they're trying to destroy every avenue in your life. And it's something very significant about your health, collective. You see how he picking fruits and stuff. She got fruits in her hand. You loving yourself is threatened. Like it threatens somebody. It, like your self-love, your self-care journey is going to be disrespectful to a lot of people when you choose yourself. Somebody could have been saying, oh, don't know what they say. You could tell a lot by a person by the fruit that they bear. You're very fruitful. You're very fruitful. And they know that. They know that. You a visionary. They didn't want people to see that. They wanted specifically, they wanted you to be left out in the cold when it came to a relationship, partnership, whatever this is. They didn't want somebody to court you. They didn't want you in attendance. So if you were going somewhere, something, these people did not want you in attendance of whatever this is. So they sat in the back and they created, did spell work, did all types of stuff. Because they don't want you to come into union. Somebody gonna get their ass rock collected because they think they got more pull than God. Hey, Google, turn the volume to 3. I want them to block my video. But yep, they did spell like it's somebody that this can be this masculine X or this feminine X. Somebody do not want this couple to be as one. Partnerships, whatever this is. You see that? And it can be something very significant about a vacation. You're the Empress, though. They know that. You're the Empress. So that's why they're going to really be on the judgment from sitting there doing, attacking the Empress. But the more you nurture yourself, the more the more you can get rid of them spiritual attacks, collective. Because I know y'all tired, because I am. Because I have to sit back and see through, like just see it. When I say these people done sat and attacked me from every angle of life, but ain't nobody bigger than my God. Yeah, collective, look. Some of them wanted you to be single. They didn't want you get what I'm saying? They didn't want you to have a family structure. They were so main focus was on your relationships. They always wanted you to be by yourself. You see, like you wasn't enough, like you didn't have enough. But these people under judgment, because your vision, you got everything that you need. I'm just here to tell you, you got everything that you need. And if anybody switched up on y'all without even getting your side of the story, without even sitting talking to you to see why you the way that you are, let them stay over there, collective. For real. But this is beautiful for you. On the lighter side of things, this is beautiful because I feel as though they couldn't turn this masculine or this feminine energy against y'all. Okay? They couldn't. They tried everything in their power, spiritually attacking you, but you still show gratitude. It said a couple is dressed to the nines to stand. Oh, okay, my God. Y'all, let me get it together. A couple is dressed to the nines, is standing outside, having just returned from a bucket list trip. The couple hasn't reached total fulfillment, but things are good. It says they walk in comfort, knowing their needs are met. Their relationship has flow and they find peace. Okay, the nine of baskets hints at manifestations coming in fruition. Okay, it says the card is also a reminder that you have always been enough. I said that. Somebody wanted you to feel as though for something from your past or whatever you went through, like you wasn't enough. Somebody could have been working on you since you were younger, like, to make men or see certain people or women to make you look at, so people would never see your worth, y'all. They didn't want you to see, your worth. So it says this card is a reminder that you always been enough and have always been worthy. Bask in the moment. Fully appreciate your journey to this point. Claim satisfaction before you walk down the path of gluttony, greed, or ego. Your delighted contentment, pleasure, or peace should never feel like a show to impress, nor should you put up a fabricated perfection. If things are not great, you are safe. You have enough. You are enough. So you don't never have to fake it. What they say, you ain't got a lot to kick it. You don't never have to change who you are to fit in with nobody. You don't never have to be ashamed of what you went through. Okay, it says dreams coming true. Enjoy the finer things in life. Financial security. Experience your heart's desire. Okay? Enjoy the process, collective. You got things that's coming up for you, and enjoy it. Somebody they wanted you to feel unfulfillment. And they sense some type of gluttony because it coming up again. You guys, I apologize for my throat gone, my voice is leaving. But they sent some type of gluttony demon towards you, collective. So they could have wanted you to be fat. This is your biggest haters. I never see nobody that sit there and want somebody to be unhealthy. They threatened by you being... I can't make this stuff up, collective. It says, okay, when they wanted to, I'm gonna read this in the yin energy, right? And you see, I needed this laugh. My ancestor know. Look, they want y'all to be unhealthy, fat, and stuff, right? So somebody sit up there probably doing some type of work on your profiles, on your pictures. They don't want you to look. They don't want you to look. They don't want you to look attractive, collective. This is crazy. I never even read deep into this book. That's why I like to go and read the book that, certain stuff, y'all, because y'all can get the stories, because people break down their decks the different ways, right? But it says, this is crazy. Unfulfillment. Like somebody wanted you to be fat. Somebody wanted you to be unhealthy. They wanted you to be seen as fake. Like you was putting up a front to impress others. Okay? It says, you're in alignment. It says, detach yourself from, this is crazy. It says, detach yourself from posting online about your piece for others to see. Instead, be present in it. I told you. Like some of you doing online, like if you post pictures or something, they've been attacking y'all social sites. Like say for instance, if y'all don't do this and y'all get like Instagram, Facebook, right? It's you hate it in the back. Like, say for instance, if some of y'all, y'all took the challenge, whoever took the challenge, y'all keep going. Okay. Like say for instance, you posting like, yeah, I'm at the gym today or whatever. I'm eating fruits today. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get somebody in the back that wish you fat, like wish you ill. They don't want you to be healthy because they know if you feel good, you look good, you're gonna attract that. This is the weakest. This a week be a beer. This a week one, y'all. I'm telling you, can stay in there, collective. Stay walking. Stay loving yourself. That's some weak. That's the weakest. They the weakest, collective. They think they the biggest, but they the weakest. They the weakest, baby. Look, eat your fruit and vegetables and mind your business, collective. Continue doing what you're doing. That I felt that when I see these fruits and stuff. I say, so y'all self-love and self-care journey got somebody feeling some type of way. Look, and your ancestors like, yeah, keep going, keep going, keep going. They want you fat. They want you unhealthy. They want you to, they send disease at you. So if you think about disease, that's dis-ease. When you break it down, they want you to feel dis-eased. And fruit and vegetables is life. You know what I'm saying? Eat to live. Oh my goodness. These people that don't even like water and don't even like fruits and vegetable collector, but they think they know what's best for your life. You ain't never said you was perfect. But these the people that act like they can't drink water. Maybe if they drink water and mind their business, they'll be okay. I cannot. That was crazy. I didn't expect that one, collective. I didn't. But, detach from people and like somebody sitting on your social sites doing this, they projecting onto you on the social sites. You see, whoever this is, they do some type of, you see her eyes, this could be your copycat. You see her eyes zoned out like she ain't even there. I channel sometime and I'll be like, I had that little blank there. But baby girl, look, she's not even there, collective. This could be somebody you work with or you used to work with. You see this suit and tie. What is that song? Some in my suit, something. It come to me. Who is that? Some in the suit and tie. Bruno Mars. It's something about suit and tie. Oh, it could have been like a black tie event or something, like suit and tie, something collective. After the storm, this is dirty. They dirty, collective. They wanted somebody to leave you out in the cold. Like, say, for instance, somebody wanted to invite you somewhere, a vacation or something. This person sits on your social sites. They was waiting to see if you post. Somebody probably thought you was going to be somewhere that you're not. So they was sitting to see if you was going to post. These people is very calculated and crazy. Like, I'm convinced y'all working with some weird, we ain't weirdos. They weird hoes. The weird hoes is attacking you. Because we embrace our weirdos. Because some of us got a little weirdo in them. But these weird hoes, these desperados. You a classic, baby. Keep it cute. You a classic. Somebody can like classic cars. Somebody like classic cars or something. See, these people is dark. Like, the more y'all post online on you looking good, collective, you looking good, masculine, you looking good, feminine. And that got somebody feeling some type of way because you eating your fruits and vegetables and drinking your water and minding your business. I ain't know minding your business can irritate people. That's crazy. But yes, y'all got gardens and stuff. If you don't have a garden, create your own little garden, your own little sacred space, collective. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay grounded. Because you a good provider. You out here with the father of baskets. That's the provider, the support. It say a man stands under the arch of his garden, filling his basket with some of the flourishing harvest. It says the father of baskets has a skill level of emotional intelligence and carry this awareness as he interact with the world. He holds the key to the equilibrium between the heart and the head. This card in this reading is reminding you to hold firm to your boundaries and to voice your needs to protect your whole self. The Father of Baskets appeals intelligent, make wise decisions, not letting other people or circumstances distract him from his core values and morals. Remember, when you engage with others, you must practice peaceful navigation around their feelings and emotional triggers. Okay? The Father of Baskets in the upright is stability. He focused on stability, generosity, resourcefulness, and trustworthy. See, look, they hating collective. They wanted you to be with a manipulator. People, they wanted you to be with people. They wanted you to attract manipulators, people that was going to continue to betray you. Okay, people with insecurities. But that's not how it's riding. Okay, it says commit to volunteer work. Y'all got some haters. They got some. See, whoever that tried to turn against you, they got a moral code. A moral code. They moral compass. This masculine got morals. Yeah, they see whatever was happening in your relationship, y'all balanced it out because y'all kept people out your damn business. They didn't want you to trust. They wanted you to be with a masculine or feminine you couldn't trust. Yeah. They threatened. They threatened by your partnerships, your relationships. They threatened by it. Yep, you got everything that you need, collective. Everything that you need. They wanted you to feel it. Somebody wanted you to be isolated, make you feel like you wasn't welcome. They didn't want you to feel welcome. With this 8 of Coins, education, empowerment. Okay, the 8 of Coins, education, empowerment. A woman sits at a table engaging in a variety of forms of divination. Her passion and her soul mission has led her to work on strengthening her connections with her ancestors and their wisdom and knowledge. It says this card speaks of the energy of giving your all. It says the woman is cultivated her divination abilities. It says seeing how her gifts can help her as a light worker. You a light worker, collective. It says who attend to improve the lives of others. See, what you do, far as some of y'all work in divination, you do it for the greater good. Okay. It says each time she does the same task with regularly and unwavering attention, she moves towards new level of mastery. It says paying attention to each detail, she finds her work profound, productive, and satisfying. It says the 8 of Coins is a reminder to curve out time to hone your skills and talent. It said it is important to move beyond your comfort zone and the limitations you have set for yourself in order to evolve and to see your true capability. It says know that any energy, time, and heart you invest in your development will be worth the while. Yeah. Production and routine. Somebody can work in some type of production. Somebody could be going to school for production. Somebody can be going to school to for productions or something. Somebody can work in like the media or something, journalism or something, production, creativity. Okay, you could be self-taught collector. Okay, it says production and routine. It says making money through skills. Some of y'all can be freelancers. Yeah, it says making money through skills, labor, mastery, skills of development. So you in self-awareness, self-development, and that makes it, yeah, right on the visionary. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. See, collective, big vision, big vision. And I feel like your masculine and your feminine, y'all match each other. Yep, yep. It's somebody going into Virgo. We in Virgo's energy. So Virgos has a whole, they like to be professionalism. Like they hard on themselves. They think they got to be perfect, baby. You got it. You don't got to be perfect. You just got to start and put your foot towards it. Virgos, y'all like that Venus energy and certain things. Check your Venus placement. That has a whole lot to do with meetings and gatherings. Okay. Yeah, they didn't want you to be in alignment, collective, professionalism, incompetence, shortcuts, lack of inspiration and ambition. But that ain't your energy, baby. It didn't work. These letters, every time them fall, y'all, them letters can be significant right here. Y'all take them letters and, use your intuition and tell me what y'all get. Y'all can put it in the, in the message box as we go. But yeah, collective, you got everything that you wanted. Somebody was doing beauty magic on you too with this mirror. Because you the Empress. Look, they was doing beauty magic, something about a mirror. They didn't want you to see how beautiful you are. They didn't want you to see how much you have accomplished. They didn't want you to see that God gave you everything that you asked for. They wanted you to be blinded. And you got a beautiful family. If you don't have no children or you're not with nobody, look, it's coming. And it's nothing that they can do about it. Because you out here as the Empress. You nurtured yourself. These people never nurtured you, but they feel as though that they have a right to your abundance. And they never nurtured you, never had your back. But they feel as though, you see, she a little thick Empress. What's up, a little thick Empress? She a thick Empress. And I feel as though that's what they tried to crush your confidence. That's was their main focus. Your confidence, collective. Hey, collective. Yeah, they wanted to crush your confidence. It's something that your natural beauty. They didn't want you to feel confident. They wanted to make you feel like you were wrong from honoring your ancestors, honoring your mothers, your fathers, your passed on loved ones. And your ancestors got your back because you helped them go to a higher realm. You got them out of the darkness. They better be worried about what they can't see. These people never nurtured you. Grace, feminine energy, yes. Whatever you asking yourself is yes, collective. It's yes, you did it. Okay, it says grace, femininity, yes. A woman is standing in a waterfall, basking in the water of nature. So make sure your spiritual cleanses, your spiritual baths. Okay, visit some springs, some natural springs. I'm that's on my bucket list. Okay, y'all meet me. I ain't telling y'all what spring I'm gonna be at, but meet me. Okay, springs. Okay, it says somebody can stay in some type of garden, spring, something. Okay. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm gonna play with these letters, but it's your aura. I know y'all seen that. Like, it's your aura. You had to cleanse your aura from these people, from certain people. They wanted to dirty up your reputation. Somebody really tried to dirty up your reputation, so you didn't look as though. Hey, Miss Chief. Somebody wanted to dirty up your reputation, so you didn't see, so men wouldn't see you of value. These are some these energies that you had to cleanse your energy from with some big ass haters collective. I know, excuse my language, but they were. Okay. They didn't want you to embrace your feminine energy. That was the issue. They never wanted you to embrace your feminine energy. I'm okay. Yeah, they never wanted you to embrace your feminine energy. They never wanted you to nurture yourself. Okay, it says a woman standing in the waterfall, basking in the water of nature. She is the cosmic. And some of y'all can read. Okay, but it says she is the cosmic maternal figure, showcasing beauty. Okay, they never wanted you like to show your beauty. They wanted you to feel beauty. You don't have to be half naked to be beautiful. You know, somebody wanted to say when you did, maybe you lost weight, maybe you wanted to show your arms, like, you know, maybe you got a little cut, maybe you got a muscle masculine, maybe you got a six pack, whatever it is. They never wanted you to embrace that. They were satisfied for you. They wanted you to be low self-esteem. But I feel as though that wasn't never in your makeup. At your biggest, you probably thought you was the biggest, the beautiful, big and beautiful. Like, you're like, these people just really wanted to crush your spirit, baby. They didn't want, when you got into relationships, they wanted to know what he see in her. What she see in him. You had to be a sugar mama just to even have a relationship. You had to be paying for love, collective. Why that man couldn't just love your thick self for you? What? Like, you know what I'm saying? These was your biggest haters that didn't love themselves, and your self-love, self-care journey. You know, you offended some folks. Okay. It says the feminine is expressed through nurturing, creativity, and sexuality, attracting what she deserved. You attracting what you deserve because you eating right, you drinking your water, minding your business, you're challenging yourself, so you attracting what you deserve. And they got a problem with that. They liked that you with the gluttony demon sitting there with little Debbie on the side. I can't talk, y'all, because I love me some nutty buddies, but I know when to give it up. You get what I'm saying? They like that. They like the unhealthy you. They like to dis-ease you because that's the person that they can sit there and hurt feelings. Now you eating life, you eating to live and stuff. You done change your whole everything. They don't know what to tap. You see, when people don't know much, they don't know what to tap. So they used to call you fat, call you all of this. Now you're working on yourself. Now what can they say, collective? And I feel like your masculine love you whatever which way. But being healthy. You have a better time. Who is this, y'all? Y'all crazy. My collective, I love y'all. Because y'all energy, the ones that's on the upright, not the ones that these, because half of the people, y'all, they were my gang stalkers. So the ones that rock with me, natural, like the real ones, you know, I love y'all. Sending y'all virtual hugs. Okay? And y'all be careful who y'all hug. Fist bump. Like, some of y'all got to think about that. Stop hugging folks. Give them fist bumps or handshakes. Because y'all energy, I'm telling you, y'all can bring abundance in people's life by hugging them. That's how, you know, that's the type of energy y'all hold. Okay. But it says, so y'all did the work, my in that Leo season. Somebody got their passion back. Yeah. Y'all bring it. They want the Leos that came in with the Virgos, like, yeah, y'all got y'all passion back. Yeah, keep that crown, collective. So y'all loving yourself in this Virgo energy. Y'all completed the projects in this Virgo energy. Your enemy's mad because y'all was on vacation. You didn't look, somebody cut their hair, probably did a big chop or whatever it is, and this man can love you for whatever which way you is, baby. They mad. They mad, collective. Invite me to the celebration. I see love all over this. Okay, but you attracting what you desire. The Empress carries the spirit of being alive, overcoming all her fears and living as her whole self. She is the charge of the sky. She is in charge of the sky and the earth. Okay, it says reconnecting us with the mystic mind and our five senses. You picked up on the hate, baby. You picked up on the hate. What'd you say? You over it? Y'all, hey, fly above it with these people. Continue working on you. Continue, focusing on you. Because you know who your haters is. Now you can digest it. You following your gut, collective. Y'all been working out and stuff. Go and walk. Some of them wanted to take the shortcut. But yeah, collective, I feel like your mind, is with like your mind and your body is on the same rhythm. Your mind and your body is on the same rhythm because you focusing on yourself. Okay, it says mystic mind and our five senses. The Empress asks us to center nature and the wisdom of those who have come before us in our decisions of choices. So yeah, you honor your ancestors. Somebody got a passed over loved one that ain't playing with these folks. Okay, so the Empress flower is the water lily for fertility. You're very fertile, collective. You better be careful. You better be careful out there, you and your marriage. Y'all better be careful. Okay. So yeah, the Empress flower is a water lily. So collective, visit your nursery, get you some flowers, or go and, get you some flowers from your garden. Okay, the chakra is your heart and your sacral. You see? And I feel as though that's how you eating. Didn't I say that? I said that. Your heart and your sacral chakra. That's what they attack, collective. See, I eat for my chakras. This is your heart, apples. Your heart chakra is green. This is an orange. That's your sacral. That's what they attacked. Oh, they dirty. They dirty, collective. They dirty. And I just told you, and y'all make sure y'all go over to Patreon because I'll be over there too. Because I'm dropping all the tea. Okay? All the tea. Because I done this, baby. My ancestors gave me, they done gave me everything, y'all. And I'm going to share with y'all, but I'm not going to do it on the platform where, and I think I probably do my little memberships like $2 or something because it ain't even all that deep. But I'm not going to be on these platforms with people. And I half of them is surveillance. It's not support. You get what I'm saying? Because they don't realize, people try to discredit you. I want to scam my supporters. That's why majority of my videos going to be private in a minute. Members only. If I got to do the what's the name, $1 or something, whatever it is. Because this 2026, y'all, we breaking every chain. I've been fasting for my collective, everybody that supported this channel that I know is on the upright. I've been putting time in for y'all too. Spiritual attacks, calling it out. When I say I've been in here disrespectful as hell to the devil, disrespectful as hell to these karmics that want to project their funky ass energy. We leaving their ass in Karmicville, baby. We doing the work. We healing that. We showing up as the Empress we showing up for our younger self, for everybody that left us out in the cold. The ones that told us we wasn't good enough. The ones that tried to, that chose the other side, baby. You gonna see the real from the fake, especially on these platforms, collective. Okay, so yeah, they attacked your heart and your sacral chakra. Go back into the video. I called that out in the beginning. Okay, but it's nurturing. So nurturing, feminine power, abundance, motherhood, sensational. What can I do for you, girl? Y'all, my voice gone. I ain't gonna put my singer voice on. Some of y'all like Chris Brown. Sensational. Okay, it says spiritual rebirth. So y'all having spiritual rebirth. Yeah, because they tried to drain your sacral energy. They was draining from your sacral and your solar plexus. Yeah, and it says spiritual rebirth of a new idea, creativity, pregnancy, or fertility. Then I say, send me, I love the cheering. Send me an invitation to the wedding and the baby shower. And when you do, make sure you go so I can protect that baby also, because you got haters. They do spell work on your womb and your baby ain't even got here yet. And I put that up years ago and people like, what's she doing? Nah, because people won't even, that's one thing. You probably, I never, when it comes to give children a chance. It don't matter if they got fucked up, effed up mamas. But you get what I'm saying? Let them get a chance to come in and build a life. But yeah, the Empress, nurturing, feminine power, abundance, motherhood, spiritual rebirth, sensuality, new ideas, creativity, pregnancy, fertility. Yeah, collective. They wanted you to be left out in the cold. Why he like her? Why she like him? Compassion. I feel as though you don't have compassion. Oh, excuse me, y'all. You don't have compassion for these folks. Because they ain't have any for you. Okay? They didn't have any for you, but you ain't got to, go tit for tat. Yep. It says, so you got the Mother of Baskets, and that came out in the reverse, okay? Somebody, they wanted you, whatever spell work that they did, they wanted you to be emotionally unstable, exhausted, convert narcissism. Yeah. Somebody's mother, a mother figure can be a convert narcissist. Because it came out in the reverse. I'm gonna read the whole thing, but it came out in reverse. This could have been the person, they didn't nurture you. Because you the Empress, I feel as though you nurtured yourself, collective. These feminine energies of whoever they are, they did not nurture you. They didn't nurture you. Okay? It says emotional instability, exhaustion, convert narcissism. Okay, in the upright, this is a compassionate person, calm. A woman is shopping in a botanica or apothecary. She carries a baby in a basket on her back. The Mother of Baskets has a kind word for all and is someone you turn to for advice as she spit mother wit. It says full of compassion. She is the reminder to give yourself and others grace. The Mother of Basket trusts her intuition and is tapped into others. It says energy knowing, the Mother of Basket is trust her intuition. She taps into other people's energy. It says knowing what they are feeling and experiencing without even no one telling them. Now it says this card is a call to respect and show respect for all aspects of creations. It says she is a prompt to welcome any and all feelings. It says knowing that there is complexity given life, its riches, means, and depth. So collective, these feminine energies was never nurturing to you. You couldn't go to certain people for wisdom. If you were your masculine or anything, you couldn't date in masculine and feminine. You didn't have this mother and energy, feminine energies was not nurturing to you. Some of y'all had to raise yourself. You had to, sit back and tap into your ancestors. Your ancestors' nurturing energy is what got you through your relationship. So I got boy. What is it? Y'all, my voice leaving. What's her name? Lizzo. She said, I got boy problem, something in me. Yeah. These one it. These feminine energies, they didn't grow, baby. They didn't grow. They did not grow. And now I feel as though some of y'all, do divination, you do spiritual work and stuff. Oh, and that really took the cake. When you were called to do that. Somebody was sitting back on your social sites, watching who follow you, watching to see what you post, and they ran and tried to go and create a coven to do spiritual work and all this shit. Now, remember, everything coming back to you. Yeah, somebody could have went to a botanical or a apothecary. Some of y'all, shout out to Bahati Life and her baby. I ain't seen her in years. I haven't came across her channel in years. But I don't know why I just thought of that. But, I don't shade people or whatever. Like this platform, so you got to really check who you getting wisdom by. Okay, let's keep going, collective. Let me get from the I think I'm gonna pour from this deck. My bad, John. Let's see what houses you need to work on. And then I'm gonna go with my individual signs after this, y'all. Y'all got me all day. We're gonna start out with Virgos. So Virgos, y'all, if you're a Virgo, stay tuned for your collective reading, okay? You got genius. Didn't I say they call you crazy before they call you a genius collective? The discovery of, resulting from. You got Aquarius energy, experiment with, genius, to experiment with. Somebody could have been experimenting with spell work on you. It says your vision. It says what's new and different about. Somebody trying to feel like it's something different about collective. What's new and what's different about collective? It says what's new and different about. It says use the unconventional way. You doing your own thing. Now they're trying to figure out, it's the glow, it's the fruits, it's the vegetables, it's the man in your damn business. That's what it is. Everybody trying to figure out what's different about you. Self-love, self-care. You loving yourself. Some of y'all can be dating an Aquarius energy. You're a visionary, big, bold vision. Or you in this masculine energy, somebody sees something different in this man. Somebody sees something different in this woman. This can be an ex or anything. They're trying to figure out, well, why they ain't changed for me? Cause you was eating crab legs. You didn't know how to fast from the crab rolls, or you just was eating, gluttony and stuff like that. Sometimes people get tired of unhealthiness. Or you a crab in a bucket, karmic. Let's keep going. You bringing the best out of somebody, collective, and somebody feels some type of way. Yep. Your beliefs, Taurus energy. It says your beliefs, the cost of, use the most direct way. It says resources to maintain. You're not a liability. Somebody look at you as an asset. And it's not just your ass. It's your brain too. You're assets to this man's or this woman. You're an asset to them. Y'all work together. Y'all build together. Y'all don't try to downplay each other. It says resources to maintain. Okay, resulting from productivity. Somebody can be in some type of production. Somebody can work behind the camera. See, sometimes people don't be caring about being seen like that. Collective is a producer. Somebody is like behind the scenes. Go ahead, Taurus. I see y'all out here. They feel some type of way. They attack your relationship. You could be a producer, television producer, music producer, whatever you do, you produce. You produce shit. Productivity. Big, bold vision. You bring stuff into life. Big, bold vision. And they mad. Tell them that sounds like a personal problem, collective. It sounds personal to me. Okay, so resulting from productivity. Okay, it said, yeah, collective. It says resulting from productivity. See, you're fruitful because you produce. These was the same people saying, oh, they truth don't bear no fruit. Or maybe feminine. They could have been saying, oh, masculine, you can't have kids or you can't bear children or something like that. And you very fruitful. You changed your eating habit. You changed certain things. But they wanted to sit up there and do that to you. But you make you, feel, and I got that ER energy. Some of y'all could have had like a health scare or something. Don't be, if y'all pregnant and certain stuff, wait till you get past that first trimester or whatever. Because y'all got some haters in the back. And y'all got some haters. Haters. Okay. They don't want you to have it. And so some of y'all can have Aquarius or Taurus in your 8th house. Your 8th house, it says as a life or death issue, getting and using power, using other people's resources. So somebody thought as though that they were going to use you, drain you for your power, use all your resources. You a good provider, masculine. This could be somebody's baby mother or somebody or baby father or something like that. You a good provider. Now that you're in different relationships or whatever it is, take what resonate and leave what don't. They feel some type of way because they pocket watching. You aren't good enough, remember? They ain't believing what you was building, remember? They couldn't rock out with you through the entrepreneur journey, remember? But they want that check, huh? Please. It says as a life or death issue. Ain't nothing wrong with them. I know they be trying to call you. It's an emergency. ER, y'all remember? Life or death, masculine. It's for them. It ain't for your children. As a life or death issue, it says getting and using power. So somebody thought that they had some type of power over you until you start really working on yourself. It says using other people's resources. Yeah, they were just using your resources. Somebody wasn't in love with you. They was in love with your resources. Okay, it says personal power. That's what I'm talking about. Personal power, okay? The mysteries of life, a major change. They trying to figure you out. They been watching. They trying to figure you out, masculine, feminine. They trying to figure you out. They trying to feel like if you ain't tell nobody like you dating or you pregnant or whatever it is, they trying to figure out what's different about collective. They happy. That's happiness. And when people don't know what to attack, when they don't know shit, they don't know what to attack. Because remember, you limited on fucks to give. Because when you was giving a fuck, they gave you their ass to kiss. And you don't kiss ass. Now people wish that they could be back in your energy while they try to dirty up your aura and treat you like sugar, honey, iced tea. What's different about collective? They're happy. Karmika. Carmika and Carkeisha, whatever y'all names be, whatever the name is on the YouTube streets for the karmics. It says your feelings, attitudes from the past about. Use your intuition. And then I say that when I first cut on this. Cancer energy. Somebody could be a Cancer. They're a crab in the bucket. What is that? Crab in the bucket. F it. I'm trying to stay clean, y'all. F it. Because you limited on F's to give, collective. Because when you was giving all your F's, they ain't give a F. So now they done F'd around and F'd around and F'd around and found out. I'm playing with my collective feelings. But yeah, it says intuition to protect your crown, collective. Attitudes from the past. Somebody want to bring up your past now. They mad. Okay, your feelings, attitude from the past. Yeah, somebody want to bring up your past. And somebody was really focused on your 8th house. So somebody can have Aquarius, Taurus, or Cancer 8th house. Your 8th house has to do about a major change. So this was a major change in your life. Collective. Let's see what we're going to pull from this. Let's see. They expect you to change. These are the type of people that ain't even want you to change. Like, what is anybody's problem for somebody on a health and wellness journey? How the hell you sit back and hate on somebody trying to take care of themselves? That's some crazy shit, Nick. Now what they gonna say? Oh, you losing weight to get a man. I thought you was just paying to keep a man. Or a woman. You know? Let them tell it, collective. Let's go into this 8th house energy. Taurus, the bull. Okay, we got Aquarius. We got Taurus, the bull. It says astrology symbol, the head of the bull. When the sun entered the sign of Taurus, and everybody just want to play the sun like the sun don't make it make sense. That's why I be looking at people like how y'all try to do Leos so wrong. And Leos is good-hearted people. But you got people, certain Leos in the upright. I'm speaking for people in the upright. Some Leos don't care about attention. You can't block the sun. The only ones that's up there trying to block the suns is the crazies. No, they just don't be liking you, collective. Check your Leo placements too. It says when the sun enters into the sign of Taurus, people start harnessing their oxygen slowly. It says they plowed the earth into beautiful and practical roles in a planet. The seeds they had saved from the previous year. So it's something significant. Go back, collective, from like last year and evaluate your process. This book is regularly, y'all. And somebody wrote in it, so I can't even see what all it say. But yeah, collective, check your 8th house. Check your 8th house, because I feel as though that's what somebody was working on. So let's see. It's something very significant. Yeah, a lot of work was done on your 8th house. They didn't want you to change. They didn't want you to change or something. Yeah, your 8th house also derive its meaning from the 7th house. It says as the second house is associated with the resources and values that are totally under control of you. They didn't want you to have control of something, collective. It's something very significant about this eighth house energy. I feel as though that's what they were working on. They, like, somebody wanted a mothering energy, or somebody could have wanted to control a relationship. A feminine energy could have wanted to control a relationship, collective, with this eighth house energy. It says, symbolized by your first house. It says the eighth house is associated with resources and values that are under the control of the others. Okay, it says since no two people feel exactly the same way about any subject, it is because it becomes easy to understand why the eighth house has come to be associated with the conception of power. So somebody wanted to have power over you. Somebody could have wanted to have some type of power over attorney over somebody, or somebody just wanted to be that maternal figure over your decisions or something, collective. It could be a mothering energy that overstep their boundaries when it comes to a relationship or something, or certain feminine energies, baby mothers, or somebody. You a good provider. It says since two people don't feel exactly the same. And that's the thing, like, we can all look at this card, but a lot of us will see different things in this card. So somebody was sitting up there trying to, the people can't see your vision with this big, bold vision, because it wasn't meant for them to see it. It was meant for you. When two or more people pull their resources together, it's usually because they can achieve more with what they have together. That was the problem. They never wanted you to be with this masculine or this feminine. This could be somebody feminine in their family, people in your families. They target your self-esteem, your value when it came to relationships and stuff. Yeah, like y'all working together, that's boss moves. Y'all know everything ain't perfect, but y'all get things, y'all do. So they say, well, who was that? I'm good all by myself, but we are forced when we're together. Y'all, my singer voice, like, is so much better than this. But I'm losing my voice, y'all. But yes, he said, I'm a force all by myself. Well, he say, I'm good all by myself, but we're a force when we're together. So yeah, this was what they wanted to work on. They wanted you to be left by yourself. Okay, it says, it says, but deciding exactly how to use resources that are held jointly. Okay, so it's something significant about somebody may not want y'all with somebody. That ain't their damn decision. It says the question of who has the power to make the decision. Power struggle. Somebody got power struggle to the point that they wanted to control every aspect of your life, even your love life. Go sit down, Karmika, and what is it? The Karmisha, the Karmics. Because y'all doing too much. Go and go and play on Karmicville. Because this not right. And karmics don't only come in lovers. They come in families too. Now ain't gotta be nothing body that you have relationships, baby. It comes in the form of family and certain people that don't know how to man their goddamn business. Just mind your business. That's all. Just mind your business. Yep. And it says, this person, somebody got power struggles. It says, but the power gained by people pooling together resources. So they didn't want y'all together because y'all powerful. It says their resources is That it's something very significant about somebody coming together and combining their incomes and just building together. In the long run, usually worth the adjustments. It says sex is also connected with the concept of the eighth house. Then I tell you, they was doing fertility spells on y'all, working on your sex life. Didn't want you to have children had children masculine. Didn't want you to have children feminine. But how did you broke that? Y'all, I know exactly how you did. Okay. It says sex is also connected to the eighth house in conception. I'm telling you, somebody doing something was doing fertility spells on you. Watch who you go to. Watch who y'all OBGYNs too. Who y'all going, oh, they the best doctor. Huh? Please. Somebody doctor can be, Let's get back in there. It says sex is connected to the conception of the eighth house for the obvious reason that by joining together, right? So somebody wanted to keep you apart. They didn't want you to join together. They didn't want you making babies. they didn't want you creating. That's sad. That's why people going straight to whatever the lowest vibration they can go. Because you ain't God to tell somebody when they can create. You ain't God to go in the back and do fertility spells on people. You ain't God. But you going to get your business. Because this person is, the best hood is Godhood and motherhood. Tell the truth, shame the fucking devil, collective. Somebody could be 37. They know your fertility and certain things, fruit for fertility, passion. And I told you that came out of that Leo energy. That's your passion. You're gonna be a good mother. You're gonna be a good father if you're not already one. You a good mother, you a good father. It says we can unleash the supreme power of life itself. Yeah, y'all, they knew y'all was gonna have powerful children. It says eighth house, is connected to your sexual energy for the obvious reason that by joining together as a couple, we can unleash the supreme power of life itself. It says we thus take part in life power struggles with death. Another eighth house. Yeah, they wanted to end, like somebody wanted somebody to lose their children, lose their gift. Eighth house issues, because our action ensures the connection of the species. So somebody was doing work on you, collect. They dirty. Sex and death. It says two of the greatest mysteries studied by our races of the world are symbolic of the eighth house associations with the conception of mystery and investigation in general. So somebody was investigating something. You're mystic. You're a mystery. They wanted their curiosity killed a damn cat. They ain't even want you to have no love, collected. They ain't even want you to make love. They wanted to take that. Some of y'all celibate. They wanted to take you celibate, so they wanted to take your power from different angles. This could be people y'all slept with, man, too. That's why you don't sleep with everybody. It says add to this. These words so little, y'all. It says added to this is magic as an illusion, as well as magic. It says which can be described as attempting to exert power over others. So somebody could have said you put a sex, excuse me, y'all. Somebody could have been saying like y'all remember when I go back into the reading, I said somebody feel as though you shouldn't have love. You get what I'm saying? Now, when you get good love, now people sitting up here saying you put the reason why this masculine like you because you did sex work on him. You did sex magic on him. Some people do that, but I feel as though you don't do that. If y'all lighting candles and doing certain things, let your masculine know. Some people light candles because it set the mood. Some people like, do certain things. Your masculine don't fear your spiritual gifts, collective. But these damn fools in the back, they crazy. This masculine too smart to let people get in his head like that. Well, I hope he is. To let people really think. But I feel as though he is because he tapped in with nature far as fruit, vegetables and stuff. So he know far as far as health is wealth and taking care of your health. If you can't take care of your health, you can't take care of nobody. And that's the truth. If you don't care about your body, you won't give a care about the next person's body. Because that go hand in hand. But these people was doing stuff, collective, to this partnership. Let's see what else we got. Let me pull from this thing. Yeah, you nurtured yourself, collective. Embrace what is. It says, embrace what is. The recent disappointment may leave you feeling hopeless. But remember, this is just one closed door. You are being guided towards another door that will soon open, leading your path to a path that's better suited for you. These wasn't your people. This wasn't a loss. So pick your head up. You couldn't build with these people. Embrace what was. Embrace what is. You can't change people. You could change your environment. You can't change people, but you can get the hell away from them and you could cut them off. You went to the lowest to try to do, to keep people apart and doing sex spells and, all of that. That's crazy. So now you collective, now they trying to say the reason why you in a nice, happy relationship is because you done put a damn spell on them. But these the biggest curses in the damn world, they mouth. Crazy folks. They crazy, I tell you. Move lightly, collective. Yep, integrity. Didn't I say? Integrity. Didn't I say masculine? They feel, if it's a masculine, they feel some type of way because you taking care of your body. If it's a feminine, some of y'all done took boxing classes. It says, don't compromise just to please others. You are called to stand firm in your own principles, even if it go against the mainstream. Be brave in your authenticity, and your path will become clear. So, collective, I feel as though, like, say for instance, you was with a masculine, y'all inner peace. Y'all bring each other inner peace. I'm gonna break this down after this, but it says, embrace what is. This was not a disappointment. You walked because you was leading with integrity. Okay, it says inner peace. It says the outside is striving waves within the heart. It says, remember, you have the right to determine your emotions. Let inner peace summon higher level outcome for yourself. So collective, say for instance, and I don't know why your weight, this can be like, you could be skinny, you could be thickums, but I feel as though you coming out here as a little thick empress. Right? So this could be baby weight, whatever you went through, because it's fertility in here too. So you could have had a baby and you put on a little chunky. You're a little chunky. Embrace your chunky. Okay? Love yourself. Hug yourself. These people wanted to lower your confidence. If you had a baby and you just had a baby, they, they were sending, they thought that they was going to come in and attack you. You just had a damn baby. Okay. So if you didn't have a baby, you could have just been on a weight loss journey, right? But they always, whoever these, when I first came on, I said they attacked the old you. So maybe back in the day, a person calling you fat, you probably would have cried or something like that. So these childish people, they was attacking the old you. They don't know the new you. And I feel as though whoever this masculine is, they had integrity, like they closed whatever you had to walk away from. You can't be sad about it because that you walked with integrity. These people don't have integrity, collective. They was fat shaming, body shaming you. If it's small shaming, fat shaming, skinny shaming, whatever shaming, they were shaming. Shaming. Sherman. Somebody's name could be Sherman. Inner peace. It says embrace what is, integrity, inner peace. I feel as though y'all, you and your masculine and your feminine, y'all bring each other peace. So say for instance, this, you like, okay, I want to lose weight. Your masculine with you. This your feminine. Okay, I want some muscles. I want to change my eating habit, whatever. Your feminine was with you. Y'all fought this spiritual attack together with integrity. Y'all went against mainstreams. Say, for instance, some of y'all are producers and y'all good behind the camera. Big, bold vision. They feel some type of way because the more you start taking care of yourself, you remove them creative blocks. They don't know what to attack because now they scared you might beat their ass. This funny, collective, but this was all about you nurturing yourself, baby. This was all about you nurturing yourself. That's why I tell you, you can't, if y'all work, you have to take care of yourself. Self-love is not selfish because some of y'all are recovering people pleasers. So now you choose yourself. People feel some type of way after they left you in the storm. Let's see what this is. After the storm, after the rain, after the storm, it says there's a thunderstorm about. Okay, it is either heading your way or just passing through. It says, don't make the thunderstorm mean more than what it is. See, they was doing, then I say, you mysterious. And they was making whatever you was doing, you was moving in silent. And they felt some type of way. Because you ain't shared with them. It wasn't a secret, it just wasn't their business. It wasn't their business. Haven't you noticed every time you tell this person, whoever this person is, this person, every time you tell them something, go to sugar to shit. And somebody could have been getting some type of readings on them. It says, don't make a thunderstorm mean more than what it is. It says you don't have to fear it. You might even feel excitement about it. I do. I love it when it rains. I'm the type, I'll be out there in the rain. I ain't scared of the rain. They thought you couldn't stand the rain, collective. You ain't scared of the rain. You ain't one of those. You don't mind getting your hair wet. You say the cleansement. Something very significant about the last rain. If y'all had like heavy rains in y'all area or something, that was cleansing. That was your ancestors, baby. Don't think about it too much. Yeah, they was just cleansing these fools. They was just cleansing your aura. It says you don't have to fear. It says you might even feel excited about the thunderstorms. After all, A thunderstorm is just nature's way of gathering energy together that's needed to release. It says when a release intention, relief, and freedom soon follow, often with a fresh perspective. Yep. And perhaps the gift of promising hopeful visions for your future. Perhaps the storm building within you or around you is causing you to quake in your boots, to quake in your boots. And so it says it might be a storm of built up emotions, okay, that threaten to erupt or already exploded. It says seemingly beyond your conscious control, you might feel an uncomfortable sense of emotional or physiological pressure within. And if something doesn't happen and soon, you fear you might just burst. So, y'all collective, it says you may also sense that there are forces operating beyond your control, and you will be right. You tapped in like that. You knew somebody was doing something. It says, and you will be right. There is in life and in the creative process a need to allow the windstorm. Okay, there will be those precious moments of peace before heading and the release and the follow. So you have to release, cleanse. I'm saying this is spiritual cleanse connected to water. Yet the storm in the middle is essential. It is a natural part of the creative process. Then I say y'all had creative blocks because they was doing work on you. You had to cleanse your aura. Yep, it says without this building and releasing of energy, it says we would suffer from boredom. It says you may prefer the storm collective or the fresh opening feeling that accompanies its clearing. You may find it comforting to be faced with the power of something in which you can only practice rather than control. You only can participate. So you need to practice, continue practicing your spiritual gifts and cleansing. Okay, it says either way, the storm wisdom offers you the gift of bringing things to a head and clearing them away. It says so that the energy can be freed from a pattern that has had its day and is ready to become something new. Sometimes the pressure that fuels the storm of our lives have been built up for a long time. So I feel like this is just build up. Somebody had built up animosity towards you. Okay. A lot of this stuff was just a build up. Somebody had built up animosity towards you, also collective. They feel as though you didn't deserve love, you didn't deserve peace, and that's ludicrous. Okay, somebody name could be Chris. It says okay, let's go. Yeah, this is lying. About to keep reading. That's about 3. It says healing process. Finding a place where you can be alone and have some privacy, either inside or perhaps out in nature. When you are ready, repeat the following. Okay, storm so wild, storm so grace. It says, I call your blessing into my heart now. May I release and let go. May I be refreshed, okay, and growth. I open up my heart to you now. Storm of grace. I stand my ground as I allow magic to cleanse. And so, oh my goodness, while I allow magic to cleanse me and my surroundings. And outgrow energies which I no longer need. Anything which will sap or deplete rather than feed. Storm of grace, merciful earth. It says, with your help, I experience a new birth. They ain't want you to have a whole new birth, collective. They ain't want you to cleanse yourself, cleanse your oh my God, what's going on with my throat chakra today? Yeah, somebody wants you to speak. Like, yeah, what is going on, y'all? I'm stuttering all over my cards and words and stuff. But yeah, I've been doing a whole lot of throat chakra energy. Because like I said, don't never let nobody take your voice. Speak up for yourself. And collective, whatever you went through when you were younger, I'm picking that up too. This relationship helped you heal. It helped you heal. This person, because I feel as though you didn't bring that into, your new partnerships, relationships. Don't bring that. Heal yourself. You got to love yourself first before you love anybody. And that's unfair to new connections and partnership, friendships, or whatever, to come in and taking out, your frustrations on people that didn't have anything to do with it. So before you step into anything new, make sure you're ready. Or for whatever you embrace, okay? But that's what I got for you guys. Remember, take what resonates, leave, but don't try to make nothing fit into your space. What's going on? Goodness. Don't let nothing fit into your space that don't, okay? I hope everybody leave here better than you came. Remember, the things that you can change, walk towards change. The things that you can't, ask for serenity. And I wish you guys nothing but the best. Peace.